When it's going really well, I guess if you have good rain, then you get a lot of growth, a lot of grass and herbage, and yeah, the cattle do well and the wildlife do well as well.
We love living out here. It's a great place to be. It's a great place to raise children. You can see the peace and serenity around you here. There's nothing better than a day at the waterhole.
My name's Rhett. This is my wife Alison, and we live at Bulloo Lakes, which is about 64 kilometres north of Eyre. We were in a extended family business at Charleville. With Alison and I were partners in my parents' operation at Charleville, a beef cattle grazing company, and we decided to go out on our own. When the Aboriginals were here before the white man, there was a lot of burning taking place, and the country was regarded as being open woodland. They used to run 1 million sheep in this area over quite a big expanse of land. Since those days, yeah, we've altered the balance of things. Some of the challenges is the thickness of a lot of the vegetation here. There's considerable areas of country here that's extremely thick, not very productive, and hard to manage, as in very hard to muster. We've done a lot of fencing since we've been here to try and make paddocks manageable.
I think that our beef cattle industry needs to look at the environmental factors on the place, and I think we are of the people that believe that they can coexist, and we do need to feed the world, and that's what we're here doing.
We want some balance. We like to look after these type of areas, but at the same time like to be able to use some of the other areas for grazing and try and make it so it's a profitable business, but a balanced one.
We found out about Desert Channels and the projects that they do for caring for the country, and at the same time we were looking to better manage our property to make it more viable, and also to control access to these watercourses, so that when the funding was available, we thought that's a great way that we can help to protect the environment and at the same time help manage our property as well. Rhett did all of the hard work, I just did the paperwork. How many k's of fencing did you do?
I don't know, we've done over 100 kilometres of new fencing anyway.
I think it's important that the government does continue to invest in projects like this, because there are areas like this in Australia, and we do need to look after them and continue to do so. So that to make it happen for us, we do need access to that sort of funding because it is for the benefit of all of Australia that we keep and maintain these pristine environments.
The Lake Eyre Basin is obviously a very important basin. It's some of the richest natural cattle grazing areas in Australia, and out on the Channel country where a lot of the water, obviously some of the water sourced from this area here runs off and runs down this creek and helps provide the Channel country with their bounty, and so this area is very important to help with that, and it's all part of the ecology of the whole system. And these permanent waters are important because they're the links in the chain. In the dry times, these are the areas, the refuge areas where the little animals can come back and survive around. This part of the Lake Eyre system, which is only a small percentage of the property, that has Nutting Creek and part of Powell Creek on it. Then most of Bulloo Lakes, probably 150,000 acres, has got the Bulloo River catchment through it, and it's the Bulloo Valley runs through it, and the Bulloo Head's only probably 70 or 80 k up north of us as well. And again, there are no people on that system above us. We're the first human beings on these systems, really.
Having this lifestyle is great. The children can ride their horses, they can help with the mustering, they can be out in the paddock doing helping in our business as well.
We haven't got any cane toads or carp and there's no, you very seldom see a wildcat. There's no foxes here. I've never seen a fox here. There's not many pests, and which is pretty unusual.